You are welcome to this video. Today we are here again to get our lives transformed. I will be teaching you about color theory, right? Color theory. So wow, color theory is such a big deal that we really have to take serious, right? In PowerPoint. My name is Ayaz Ozana, right? So color theory. Let's start by defining color. I say color is the spectral combination of visible light. Alright, mind all my grammar. Right, my definition. This guy likes too many definition. Alright, it is what it is. The spectral combination of visible light is a color. Alright, red, green, purple, orange, magenta are all colors. Right, so we have primary colors. Any of the three colors which, when added to or subtracted from others in a different amount, can generate all other colors. Alright? Any of the three colors which, when added to or subtracted from others in different amounts, can generate all other colors are primary colors. Right? So, red, green, and blue are additive primary colors. Red, green, and blue are additive primary colors. Magenta, yellow, and cyan are subtractive primary colors. Right? We say primary colors, any of the three colors which, when added or subtracted, so we have additive colors or additive primary colors and subtractive primary colors. Red, green, blue are additive, white, magenta, yellow, and cyan are subtractive primary colors. All right, so secondary colors, any of the three colors derived from mixing two primary colors. All right, it's a secondary color. Red plus yellow will give you an orange. A red plus a blue will give you a purple. You get, right? I'm trying to kind of hasten up because we have a lot to cover, a whole lot to cover. So red plus yellow will give you an orange, red plus blue will give you a purple. Right, secondary colors, mixing of two primary colors, be it additive or subtractive. All right, so tertiary colors, any color that results from the mixing of two secondary colors or of a primary color and an adjacent secondary color. All right, so green plus blue will give us a teal. All right, it's a tertiary color. All right, so yellow plus green will give you a lime. This is secondary color. All right, sometimes you hear very funny color names. It is what it is, my friend. It is what it is. All right, so color selection, there's a system of selecting color. All right, first is the color name. All right, this is the color name red. Right, but then the system with color name is that we have types of red, right? Pepper red, green red, yellow red. You know, people, a lot of persons know how to mention colors. All right, so the color name is not very consistent. All right, then we have something called the RGB value. RGB, the red, green, blue value. They are a combination of red, green, blue to give us a specific color, and then all of them can have a value of 255, not more than 255, and the least value of 0. All right, so a red color is 25500, means red is the highest, and then green 0, and then blue 0. It gives us a red color. And then we have something called the hex code. All right, a hex code always starts with an hashtag. So we have hashtag FF0000. That's red in hex code, and permit me to say that this is international. You can apply this anywhere. All right, just in a machine, in a system, you just type hashtag FF0000, you just see a red color appearing. It's not peculiar to my system alone. All right, and then we have HSL 0 degree, 100%, 0%. All right, HSL stands for hue, saturation and lightness. And then we have CMYK rather. We have it's a cyan, magenta, yellow key, 0%, 100%, 100%, 0%. So HSV 0%, 100%, 100%. But in PowerPoint majorly we'll use RGB, we use hex code, and then HSV, I guess so, but majorly what I'll be using, all right, so that will be on the same page, will be RGB and hex code. All right, so there's a caveat there. No two colors have same value of hex code, CYMK, RGB, or any other selection system. Alright, I told you we might have dark red, we might have light red. So the RGB value for light red will completely be different with the RGB value of light red. Alright, right? So no two colors have same value of hex code, even though if they seem like they are the same color. Alright, so that's it there. No two colors have same value of CYMK, RGB, or any other selection system. Alright, get this straight. Right, so there's something we call a color wheel. Alright, a color wheel permits us or allows us to select colors of our choices. Alright, you can see here the RGB stuff I was talking about, the color model. Okay, RGB, red, green, blue, and then the hex code. Alright, the RGB 255 is white. Look at it here, it's telling you, alright, this is what your RGB value, the one you imputed, is. Look at the color, right? This is red color 255, the green 255, blue 255. So the hex code is FFFFF hashtag FFF6. Alright, hex code is always 6 figure. Alright, it can be 2 letters and 4 numbers. It can be 3 numbers and 3 letters. Alright, notice I term this, or this is called custom color wheel. Alright, this is a custom color wheel because you select it yourself, you hover around it. I'll practicalize it for you. Hover around it till you get what you want actually. But there's such thing called the standard color wheel, so compare them together. Right, this is a standard color wheel. You see, the design is different, is very much different. Alright, so when I click on black or anything, it, look at this place, it tells you all the whole color within that color per se, or we want to say saturation or transparency within that color. Alright, this is black, but then you could notice this is light black, this is gray, this is whatsoever. And so that's why color names are not a generalized system, or they are not an international system of classifying or selecting colors. Alright, so that's it. So this is a standard color wheel. Notice there is nothing like there's no space for RGB value, for imputing RGB value. There is no space for hex code. But in custom color wheel we have all those choices to make. Alright, so standard color wheel. So why are colors important? Why are colors that important that we have to teach them with such strength? Oh my friend, oh my dear friend, colors are very much important because they are used to style objects. So that's why they are very much important, and an understanding of color, an understanding of color is very, very important. All right, so let's get started. Colors now in colors in PowerPoint properly. So there's such thing called the solid fill. All right, there's such thing called the solid fill, and note this knowledge is applicable to any all right graphic tool, PSD, Photoshop, what you call Photoshop, Corel Draw, just name them. All right, solid fill. Right, this is just one color. All right, this is dark blue. This is is it an orange? I'm not too good at colors, please. All right, this is gray or iron gray and this is yellow. All right, so this is one single color. All right, and then there's such thing called a gradient fill or a gradient color. All right, you see this combination of two colors. It's a combination of two colors. Rather, I mean, look at these two, look at this. So it's called, this is a gradient fill, and then it's really feel nice, and it's pleasing to the eye, isn't it? All right, so this is something I just did. All right, so Dare to dream, my friend. That's the content of this. So dare to dream, my friend, and then you could see that there's a dark blue background and there's a white text, and then here there's it's a gradient. Here is a solid, while here is a gradient, and then it has a dark text. All right, dare to dream, my friend. Dare to dream, my friend. Of course, my friend. Dare to dream. Soar. You are the best of your kind, and so let nobody talk you. Let nobody talk you into being small. All right. Do not settle for less. You are not a mediocre. All right. Dare to dream, my friend. So an outline. All right. An outline. There's such thing called an outline. We treated it in shapes, and then why we are treating it again in color is while you choose a very good solid feel, you also make sure you choose an outline that fits or that goes well with the solid feel. You understand? So this is a dark blue color background actually. So imagine I'm using a dark blue outline to it's still, you wouldn't differentiate between this background and the outline. So in order to differentiate between the background and then make it very appealing, you have to look for a color, a very befitting color for the outline and also for the background. Right, so not forgetting the text too. Right, so contrast, a difference in lightness, brightness, and or hue between two colors that makes them more or less distinguishable. Alright, the difference between this text, this white text color, and then this dark background is called a contrast. Alright, take for instance that I apply a dark text to this, so the contrast, it will not look too good because it is darkish, and then the black is also darkish, so the contrast will be very poor. But then this is a bright color and then it's more of a dark color, so when I bring it together, it's, it's captivating to the eye. All right, that's application of contrast. So look at this. All right, this is one with an outline, this is one without an outline. All right, so dare to dream, my friend. Dare to dream, my friend. So color and image, you don't just apply image to colors alone. All right, rather colors to text alone, you also apply colors to image or images actually. So this is a picture of myself. All right, this is a border, a picture border. All right, I added the picture border, a yellow picture border, and then by the right hand side you could see my name, and then right, the entire this thing, the entire my name and the entire background, and then added little shadow to this. So this is all about color theory. I'll see you in my next video. Do not forget, you are the best of the best. My name is Ayas Uzana.